What's up, guys? It's your boy Dope Rainy back at it again with another episode out of the NASCAR 25 career mode. We're just going to keep on at it here. And we're going to go to Michigan International Speedway today. And we're kind of riding the wave here. We are absolutely riding the wave. As in our last race, we got an insane P3 on the podium at Nashville. In a race that we started 17th, but we climbed up into the top 10 by the end of the first stage. Stayed there throughout the second stage, and then the third stage. And then there was a caution with about 8 or 7 laps to go, in which the field decided to do a splash and go under caution, and we took 2 tires. We were 7th, went back to 17th. Drove our way up through the field, and we got up to 3rd. You love to see it, and that's a hell of a drive for us. A hell of a drive for your boy. And hopefully we can maintain this as we go to Michigan here with a DQS Solutions and Staffing 250. Before we do that, though, we do have these things to take care of. Alright. So we got some work to do. First of all, we're just gonna take care of this right off the rip. So that will be that. The other stuff, though, we're gonna have to replace. Oh, you can't? I'm gonna have to buy a new engine. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. It made this easier. So the engine, a level 5 engine is 28 grand. Is there any other things I can think of? Nothing. Oh, ooh. A new sponsor potentially in Carrera. Finish in the top 10 or better in the next race and receiving. Yeah, we can do that. But alright. Back to this. Engine? A level 5 engine? We got the funds. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And I'm gonna put it on this. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, got an idea. So what do I need? I need a body and a suspension. I need the body and the suspension. Body is cheap. The suspension is not as cheap. So what I'm gonna go ahead and buy a body, a level 5 body, and put it on this truck. And then I'm gonna buy a level 4 suspension. And I'm gonna put it on this truck. And then we'll just gotta fix everything else up. Actually, heal. And that's what we're gonna do. And then, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna sell off the worn-out engine that we have. And sell off. And sell off. Alright, so we got up just a shade under 66,000. And we still do have some good ports here. But yeah, we finally delved into level 5. And that's a big step up for us. But I didn't want to go completely hamish. You never know when I'm going to need money. So I didn't completely go insane. 2 more urgent tasks. Pretty sure I just did that, bud. Everything's in motion. We all... English, Randy. Everything's in motion now. All we gotta do is head out to Michigan when you're ready. So let me just... Oh, I can't switch. Because I tell you what, Michigan's more... No, we'll let it ride. That's fine. We'll let it ride. That's fine. And I gotta finish what? Top 10? Gonna be tough, but we can do that. Alright, so we're off to Michigan. Michigan, it's kinda like Charlotte, but it's kinda not. We did really good in the Orca series. This is one of the faster cars we've ever had. But again, I just hope it ain't like Charlotte in the sense that these heavy trucks can take away from the line that we ran in the aerodynamics and make this a miserable experience like we had at Charlotte. But I feel like Michigan is a little wider, so hopefully that don't happen. But I guess there's only one way to find out, and I will see y'all at the track. And we have arrived at qualifying. Nothing like a qualifying session at 8 o'clock in the morning, local time here. Live from Michigan. So...
Hit your marks and stay smooth and be aggressive where you need to.
I can say... I think we're going to be fine in terms of pace. You know, as you can see, this track is insanely wide. It's not, per se, a super speedway, like a Daytona or a Talladega, but Michigan is a pretty wide track. You can go 3, 4 wide. You can go from the back to the front and from the front to the back without much difficulty. So qualifying ain't gonna be that big of a deal. It's nice to, I mean, it would be nice to get up here. It's kind of like an Atlanta. It's kind of like a bigger and wider Atlanta, if that makes sense. And you saw how people can come and go at Atlanta. So we got one lap here. The pole is a 41.09. I doubt we hit that. Although I will say we do look pretty good in the corners. But again, I'm not concerned about pace as I am compared to the handling of this truck. As I did kind of just clip the apron a little bit, and that's not what you want. We just got to keep it straight.
Okay, that's it.
Alright, so we qualified a 41.77. We got a P19 out of that. That's fine. That's a good starting spot, a good landing spot for us. We missed our objective by 3.5 tenths. I wasn't really concerned about that. Cooley Heim got the pole at a 40.77. So that 41.03 was the professional pole. But Cooleyheim gets the pole. Lane Riggs is in second. Kyle Busch is third. Chandler Smith fourth. Caden Honeycutt rounds out your top 5. Then you got Stuart Friesen, Grant Enfingal, Daniel Hemrick, Gio Rashiro, and Ty Majeski. And they round out your top 10. As we are 19th. I like where we're at. And we are live. After qualifying, after all that, as we are about to do the whole deal. So we're starting 19th, right? 19th.
Get her started now. Time to go. 10-4.
Yeah, 19th. I think we've got a pretty good handling truck.
10 away.
Let's just see what we can do. And so far,
Stay low. Car outside.
we lost the spot to
Clear
Bid
outside.
Rhodes on the restart. We're only going to lose a spot. So we got 7 laps in this stage. A field cycle is 8. Oh boy. So what I'm thinking is I can play a little passive aggressive here. And I get, yeah, for the first 2 stages at least, you got to play it passive aggressive. Probably don't want to be leading packs of trucks.
Stay low. Car high. 1 up high.
As we're going to get past Ben Rhodes.
Clear outside.
And, yeah, we're going to get past Ben Rhodes. And he's going to give us a huge shot, which I can't do anything with, because I was too far behind Brandon Jones to make a move.
1 high.
One thing I'm noticing off the rip, turn 3, I can get turn 3.
5 to go.
Relatively no problem. Got 5 laps to go in this stage.
Clear high.
And yeah, we're just chilling.
Up high.
We're going to get past Brandon Jones in the 1 truck today, and that happens. So we're up into P17. I see a battle for the lead between Kyle Busch and Cooleyheim. What a surprise. See those 2 top talents going mano-a-mano. I'm going to get this draft up Andres Perez. And I'm going to see if I can pass Kligerman on the high side. Which is probably not the preferred line, but we can make it happen.
You're all
Or
clear.
I can just gas it going into turn 1.
Outside.
And that can work as well. And now Kligerman's giving me a shot. And I'm going to draft Rajah. Me, Rajah, and Kligerman.
Car
Oh, we
outside.
got a crash! And it's Ty Majeski.
We'll get him, buddy. Stay focused.
And that's the end of the stage as I just heard another thump. As Ty Majeski goes around and the caution is out. So we got 15th in that stage.
Need to adjust the stop. Okay, bring her around and come on in. Coming to the
And we do gain a spot. Cause, yeah,
Be ready.
Ty Majeski just
Car
ate
inside.
that shit. So again, we got
You're all clear.
7, right?
Clear
Yeah.
low if you want it.
I assumed it would have been the same stage length if it was 25.
1 on the bottom. One on the
So
bottom.
we restarted 14th. We're probably going to lose a spot.
Clear low.
If
Clear
he ain't clear. Yeah, he ain't Cleo.
Outside.
And we're
Clear
there.
low.
So we got back our spot that we lost. So 7 laps again for this second stage. And again, you probably don't want anything that's too crazy on the fuel mileage. But I did notice, I didn't get a chance to even look at anything, look at the numbers. I wonder how much fuel we were actually saving us. We're going 3 wide here. Got past Mozak.
Stay low.
But beside of Caruth, I got Andres Perez giving me a shot down the back stretch at Michigan.
3 wide.
I don't think me and Rajah touched, but it felt close. And let's see. Oh, look at the run we're going to get. We're going to pass Caruth. We're going to get beside Hemrick at either Gray or is that Lane Riggs up there? Just touched the wall. One of them just did. We got 5 laps to go in this stage.
Clear outside.
Again, going to this inside line. Oh, reliable. And we're going to pass.
Clear outside.
Holy shit, he gave me the clear sign at the last second.
1 outside.
Actually, we're going to pass Daniel Hemrick. Then we're going to use the draft of Tanner Gray to get beside of the boy. And turn 3 again.
Stay low.
Just like it was on the last lap, it's going to give us an edge. Coming into turn 1.
That was your best lap ever, buddy.
Best lap of the race.
Hold your line. Bar high.
For us, as we are still beside of Tanner Gray.
High, you want it.
Who goes high in turn 1.
High side now.
And if we can keep this run, I think we're going to clear them, and we don't. Tried to maintain side draft, can't do it. He chooses to go high again. This time I think that was a good entry. And yeah, that was a well-worked pass. So we're up in the 9th. We got 3 laps to go, and we're good on gas. And I've been forcing the fuel a little bit too, honestly. I've been forcing the issue with the gas. Especially in this stage. Because heck, I tried to save for that 4th stage and wanted to see the data. Couldn't do that until the time Majeski just dumped out, just wrecked his shit. So let's see if we can let's see if we can get to Gio Machero. He's about a half a second. 6 tenths behind. He's 6 tenths ahead of us. Coming to 2 laps to go. Me and Hemrick are pumping. Wonder if we're gonna get to him or not. And right now, I mean, I can't do it by myself. I'm gonna have some help. Daniel Hemrick.
Outside now. Clear outside.
As the lead car in this draft. Yeah, we are better in turn 3 than in turn 1, and that is apparent.
One more time, buddy.
As we got 1 lap to go. We only gained about a 10th, if that. I don't think we're gonna get to him. Shit, he beats me in turn 1. Shit, it's staying around the same. But we are going to get this good run in turn 3. But I think it's going to be all but not. Yeah, we gained 2 tenths right there. But yeah, it's going to be all but not.
That'll get us a point or 2.
I'll take 2 points. And we had 2 laps of fuel left, so we could probably do about 9 laps. Well, probably 10. Considering how you go on the Considering how you go
Pitting now, fellas. Be ready.
on the gas and the pack. Kyle Busch wins the second stage. Kyle Busch does win the second stage.
Coming to the green.
No real changes. I do have Lane Riggs in front of me, so this might be interesting. One of the faster
Where's the green?
trucks.
Outside door.
So we have this final stage. We all live. 11 laps it is. As we get a hell of a run here. Yeah, we got a hell of a run. We all right even Steven with the pack. And I'm not going to lose any time. And it's a net neutral.
Clear outside.
I will take that.
Outside.
And then yeah, we're gonna go into turn 3 and like, I wonder if I can pass both Gio and Hemrick here in turn 3. That was Hemrick. And there's Gio. I think we're gonna clear. We all clear. I tell ya.
10 to go.
What? I got that buffle. I can just gas it and go. You love to see it. So we're in 8th. We're probably gonna get Lane right here in 7th. See, washes up. Am I clear? I'm clear. And yeah, we're up in the piece. We've gained 3 spots since turn 3 on the previous lap. So now I want to get to a point where if a caution comes out, then we'll chill it. We're all going to come down pit road and everyone's going to be
lap driver.
fastest lap of the race. A 41.35. Holy shit, we're flying. But I want to get to a point where, heck, if a caution comes out, we can all just make a pit stop and everyone can sing Kumbaya. But if it doesn't, it can happen, but if it doesn't, I want to get to a point where I can save as much as I can and make this pit stop relatively simple and easy. Because heaven forbid, the last thing we need is a slow up on pit road, causing us to lose spots and time. And especially time, because at a track like this, where everyone is bundled up, as Lane Rich just makes a hell of a run, he's going to make a hell of a run. He's going to pass me right here. And he's probably going to bring his teammate Chandler Smith with him.
Alright, bring it in and pit this time.
I am. Fuck off, I ain't pitting.
Stay high.
Not yet, at least. I want to take this... I want to take this as long as we can, too, because if the caution comes out, you don't want to be stuck in the back. So yeah, P2 through P8 is in this log jam. And then we got about 8/10 back to Ty Majeski in 9th. But that's what I'm saying. You don't want to be, you don't want to lose time on pit road, because with the amount of trucks that are congested,
Clear up top.
a half a second and you can see a half a second can take you from 2nd to 8th easily. As we got trucks coming down pit road already, and I want
3 wide.
there goes Breeson and Cooley Heim, and the caution is out.
Pit road.
And you see what I was talking about. Now, I tell you what... No, I'm pitting. I'm not even going to play that game.
Pit strategy look good to you, driver?
We're going to do that, and we're going to... Yeah, half a can. And you see what I was talking about.
Alright, be up on the wall and be ready, fellas.
A half a can... Yeah. That's all we really need, is a half a can of gas. And we should be able to go to the end.
Pace cars off.
Oh boy. So we gained, we're up into 4th. But Gio Rochero and Daniel Hemrick did not. Well,
Green.
they actually picked the perfect time because they came down pit road.
One bottom.
And I'm getting freight trained.
One low.
I'm getting freight trained.
Bottom.
I need a
Clear inside.
spot, and I just pull down in front of Majeski. So I'm in sixth. So everything that I've said about field mileage, you can forget about it. This is going to be about peel, pace, and what can you do.
Car outside.
And I'm going to follow Kyle Busch. The line stay. Lane Riggs to the point. And Lane Riggs will get to the point. And Kyle Busch, so they'll P1, P2. I got Coley Heim now drafted me.
2 to go.
We got 2 laps to go, and I'm getting shoved to the front of this field. We're going to go past Honeycutt. We're going to pass Hemrick. We're beside Gio Rochero for the 3rd spot. Now, if you recall, he was pretty good in turn 1 in the last stage, but when you got Coley Heim,
Clear outside.
anything's possible. We're going to get around him. We're up into P3 again. This is a carbon copy of the last race. This time, I've got a lap. I've got 1 lap for glory. As we're coming to the white flag, and I've got Heim shoving me. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Hashtag cheap plug. What the fuck do you got in this DQS Ford truck? I need a good run. I will say, I kind of need Lane to get beside Kyle Busch. And I need Coley Heim to get on me. Which I don't think is going to happen. He's shoving me. Oh, I'm gassing this bitch up and I'm going for it. Oh, I'm going wide.
Inside now.
Oh, I just smacked the wall. Smacked the fucking wall.
5, great finish.
I was going for it. I was going for it. I went for it. I fucking went for it. And Kyle Busch passed Lane. Oh, no, he didn't. Kyle Busch held off Lane Riggs. I went for it. Fail fucking play. So we gotta see this again, mate. I fucking went for it. Because right here, yeah, I needed Lane to get beside of Kyle Busch. And then I saw that wasn't going to happen, so I went for it. And then it just ran out of grip. And you're about to see a pancake. Pow. Pow. And Coley Heim, I am shocked. But let's see. What did he see? Oh, he couldn't. Because if he had to check up, play it back. Because if he gasses it up, me and him are both spinning. I mean, he just shoves me to the finish. I'm going to say this too. I am lucky. From right here. Look how far back. Rochero, Majeski, Enfingal, Honeycutt, Chandler Smith, Ankrum. Look how far back they are. And the fact that Majeski had to shove me to the finish line. That could have been worse. But hey. I will take the duel. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. And I will take that. It is what it is. Kyle Busch won, like I said. Lane Riggs second. I finished third in a great race. Coley Heim, I owe that man a lot. He's fourth. Gio Rochero at your top 5. Then you got Caden Honeycutt, Ty Majeski, Grant Enfingal, Chandler Smith, and Daniel Hemrick ran out your top 10. Good run for Rochero. He played that field strategy perfect. Because if that caution would have came out about 15 seconds after he went down pit road, he would have been fucked. But fair play to the boy. And yeah, No one went a lap down, so yeah, fair play. Hell yeah. And we got a new sponsor too, I just realized that. Let's see. Kyle Busch, I'm on top of the world right now. Nothing is more exciting than beating everyone to the finish line. He does win at Michigan. Johnny Soto says, nice top 5 today. Keep up the torch. You're doing great. Brent Cruz says, it was a challenging race today, but Doug Rainey didn't piss anybody off. Damn. You're doing too much. You're doing way too much. Fair play. Another podium. You love to see a podium. And we got 35,258. That's a lot. But we'll see this body. Yeah. Oh, the engine's one. Oh, shit. Alright. Well, that's not as bad as it could be. And we're going to Pocono next. But here we go. We're getting closer and closer to these wins. And we're up to 17th in points now, which is something you love to see. We're up into 17th. We passed Mozak and Crafton. Yeah, we had to have. Me and Rochelle are moving up this pack, slowly but surely. But yeah, like I said, I feel like we're still 127 points off, and I only have Pocono, Lime Rock, ILP, Watkins Glen, and Richmond. I got 5 races to either make up 130 points or win to get into the playoffs. I will say, if I do make the playoffs, or if I do win a race, I would be ahead of Jack Wood and Matt Mills. So I would be in 7th. But I don't know. There are 2 road courses coming up, so you never know. But still. Damn. We do have a new sponsor now in Carrera. So what shall we do? Carrera. $415 for a top 18. You can do $14.15 for a top 15. Or $4,170 for a top 12. Okay, let's do the math. No, absolutely not. So, $14.15. You would have to finish... If you finish in the top 12 once, every 3 races, you would still make more money than this $14.15. I think that's what we're going to do. And especially since we got level 5 stuff coming in now, I think that's what we're going to do. I believe that is what we're going to do. So give me Carrera. Give me Carrera. Holy shit, look at the paint. Look how good the paint scheme is. It's like it was made for this truck. Alright. Yeah, it's like this. It was made for this truck. But I'll see if I can do some alternate schemes to it or something. I'll see what I can do. But, yes. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all for the next race from Pocono Raceway. The Tricky Triangle. A track we have not been to, and it's actually a pretty cool track. But yeah, the Tricky Triangle for the Militech Battery 200. You have a good one? Peace out, guys.